Tavern Talk. It's right now free to try on Steam, and it's a German game. It's in English though, but it's a good game.
Translated into English. Oh my god, I forgot Helldivers 2 came out.
I don't have any time for any other game like that because when I do sit down to game through like a long form game like that, it's gonna be Potionomics. I have thoroughly enjoyed it so far.
Potionomics is a really good one.
The only other thing I feel like you should should know about is as a tavern owner, you do have a pet familiar that drinks all the discarded alcohol.
Nice.
All right, we are getting started. The broadcaster is live, and
they changed Helldivers to a third-person shooter.
What a wonderfully relevant way to start the stream.
No, it's been going for like
I've had
15 seconds or so.
I loved this game. Like, I loved that first game. It was such a good game.
All right, let's go.
I don't know, like blah blah blah, something sexual. All right, let's get started.
Okay. I took off my headphones for a second, but anyways. Hello and welcome to the Ilderon Tales. You know the Shin Digio. We are playing D&D tonight. Everything you're going to see is going to be live storytelling. We're playing in our own setting, the world of Ilderon, and it is beautiful and big and vast and cool. If you're under the age of 14 and you're watching tonight, stop and talk to your parents. If you are a player here, I am still making big time progress through updating the website, but there's a lot more resources on www.ilderon.com. Eventually the whole wiki will be moved over there, and then as soon as I figure out how to work JavaScript, I will also have an interactive map there too. So step by step, we are coming along. Let's jump into our recap for this group. This is actually the last group that played. This group is in the nation of Heimsdale on the island of Leitris. Currently, you guys have sailed to the bottom coast of the island, and I'm going to take this glove off for tonight. You sailed to the bottom horn coast of the island to the princess's estate. The party had the intention of robbing the Princess of Heimsdale, who is currently on the island, but after a harrowing and very depressing, depressing, I guess, for the characters involved, attempt at robbing the estate, the party has been apprehended and captured by the one singular Queen's Guard on the in the estate. With that, the party reconnected. You guys all got together in the cellar that you were being held in and saw the teleportation sigil that you came there for. In addition to that, the party attempted to speak to Princess Emery and Ansky and persuade and inform them of what's going on back in not Rio Loro, but Wetrid's Fist, informing them that there are forces on the island trying to gain entry to their to the princess's estate, presumably to kidnap or use the princess for some nefarious means. Princess Emery turned out not to be like what most people were expecting, as she let the party stay at her estate for the night so they could rest and recover, and they could be sent off to the mainland with more guards and safely, rather than sending you guys out into the wilds unprotected and poorly guarded. The party talked and convinced her that you were all allies, and the princess has given you free reign of the estate, and Ansky is not going to be turning you over to the authorities. when they get more guards here. With that, they still have elected to abandon the estate in the morning. The party was given rooms and allowed to take a art piece of their own desire. Nefria had near-death visions, and she took a piece of art. She took a piece of art of a ancient Hindesdale figure. Nefria, you have a portrait of Lady Akadiris.
Akbar.
Akadiris Kralos. I believe that's her name.
Could you spell that out for me? I accidentally wrote Akbar, which I realize is completely different.
Did I put it in chat? I do have her name, but I didn't put it in my notes document, so I'm trying to cheat and see if I put it anywhere else. She's on the wiki, so let me just search that, because I have to go dig up one singular notes document that I don't want to scroll through. Lady Akadiris Kralos, and I will put this here, the Unrelenting Dragoness. She was one of two figures you saw in a vision, and there was one final piece of information I needed to give you guys for your recap. Oh, not information for your recap. Before we start the next session, Jackal, you guys have been mingling with the other guests here, the clan of lycanthropes. The lady you meet is named Lao. She is one of the lycanthropes that is currently being entertained at Princess Emery's estate. Their clan is also from the forests of Yon Baharan, and the storm giant they serve, or that they were enslaved to, was Eris Daris.
Okay.
And your fire giant was Moto Seiyoto.
Right.
I just have in my notes, give Jackal the information.
You did give me that earlier in the week in a DM.
Oh, okay, cool beans.
I do
look at
appreciate
this.
you
I don't
covering
even
it.
remember doing that prep work. All right. That is everything. Let's get started. It is the 5th of Servant, the top of the morning. Oh, I actually need to roll one singular die.
Oh, okay, wait. One more thing at the party.
Yeah.
Golden One wants to attempt to do something. Can I go and visit the chef? Or like the kitchen staff?
Yes, you can. I know I rolled him up for Roriku, but I don't think I saved what his name was.
No, I don't care about the cooking competition.
Okay.
But like, do they have any like weird ingredient or just like ingredients that they don't intend on using or like might go bad that they want to like offload since they're going to be leaving?
Roll me a fortune check. If you roll within your fortune range, then yes.
Okay, I actually have.
How
a
lucky
decent
are
fortune
you?
right now. I have 100 fortune.
Oh my god! Wait, what?
I
there's
already
yet.
won with fortune.
Jesus.
Is it 100 or 1?
Hold on, let me look.
That
you have
is one.
one fortune. Jack.
Okay,
So-
never mind. It's the other way around.
So the 100 is the maximum fortune you can have.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
No, but I will throw you a bone. Very
A literal bone.
yeah, very
I actually have bones. I could use like bone marrow to make glue.
yeah, very specifically. They have some interesting deep sea fish bones that they've bought, skinned and served. to people, nothing innately magical about them, but you haven't seen the skeletal structure from the stuff you eat around the rivers of Yan Baharan. So, you can add deep sea fish bones to your inventory, and I'll give you 3 pounds of them.
Sure. I would, at some point, taken that back from you.
I'll give it back, but I'm taking the dagger back.
I mean,
I'm not letting you keep
How do
the
you-
dagger.
how do you carry it? Because right now it's just like. Okay, so you take like these like obsidian shards.
Just for random questioning, let me look through. Is anybody holding the statue of the princess with the hammer?
Are you talking about the one that was in the boat?
Yes.
Yes, I have it.
Okay, cool. I'm just checking.
That's currently with the rest of the weapons.
Well, I think did they give us our weapons back? I mean, like by the end of when we leave, they'll give us our weapons back.
You guys can retrieve your stuff out of your cellar. You all have been properly warned. I'm assuming through, out the talking and mingling, you're not supposed to roughhouse with the guests, because one little incident can become a much bigger incident.
But what if they like it rough?
I mean, I think.
Princess
I think you
Emery
mean
told
like,
you
do they
if
like it rough?
If anybody gets bit, come see her. She has a very special thing to give you.
I like to think at some point, like Golden Wind is just sitting on like one of the guests' lap, purring as he gets like chin twitches.
Dwyer very specifically is choosing not to engage. It's like there is slight temptation. No. Just gonna go sit outside and just enjoy splashing feet in the river
That feels good. A little lower.
and trying
Good for your life,
to
that's
block.
not
Just trying to be far enough away that you can't hear whatever sounds Golden Wind is making.
It's just a cat purring.
Yes, or is it? He doesn't want to know.
I'm 13.
Dwyer doesn't. Dwyer very much does not want to know.
I mean, is there alcohol here?
There is alcohol here, and Princess Emery is irresponsible enough to let you guys have it.
I am going to have a few glasses of whatever this is. Grain alcohol is excellent.
I would say it's probably very high quality, like Heimstale wine. She
Like
can
a
get
brandy.
stuff- she can get stuff from the mainland. Yeah, I would say that too. That said, it is the middle of the night, or rather not the middle of the night, the early morning. You guys are able to go to sleep. In the early hours, Nefria, you are actually woken up as you hear the window of your room slide open. Looking, you see the shadow of a figure skulking in. Before you notice, it is Lynn. He's going to sneak next to your bed and say, "Captain, you all right? What's going on? You didn't come back last night."
They've been generous and have allowed us to stay, but we got captured, and they're gonna let us go here in the morning, and we just don't need it. We just have to have no incident. So maybe go back to the ship for right now, and we'll contact you, if nothing else, with an invisible familiar.
Len is going to nod and say, "All right, I got the kid waiting by out in the woods."
The kid?
Naravi. He drew the short
Ah,
straw.
yes. We're not going to storm the castle. There's they're very generous and have had no negative issues. We're not here to ruin anyone's lives.
Len is going to nod and say, "All right, I'll see myself out then." And just as deftly as he came in, he climbs out of the window, sliding it back and shutting it behind him. That said, everybody else is able to wake up the next morning.
But what if we try to like break it down with acid? Like, come on!
It's far too early for this.
I'm sorry!
Are you whining again?
Yes.
At least let us have breakfast before you start assaulting our ears. That'll be wonderful.
I assume
Like,
that in
I
this
just want to
type
know
of
what,
mansion.
what other uses could, like...
Okay,
Sometimes
shush,
They call
shush.
it Valpyr metal. And it's
Tua
very
is gonna
clearly
clamp his
not
hand over
metal.
Golden One's mouth.
It's a
Shush,
gorge.
shush, shush. Shush. Okay.
Ansky is going to meet you guys in the halls of your guest chambers as you all are waking up. She will address those who have stepped out of their rooms and say, a contingent of guards will be arriving via ship today, this afternoon. I've sent a sending to the captain that they're to protect the estate. I would suggest that you make your presence sparse and leave the grounds by the time they get here. If you want
Vacate the premises.
If you want passage back to the mainland, after breakfast, I will be taking my clan and the princess back
No need to worry about that.
to Sword Haven.
I mean, we're not going to the mainland. One of the islands.
Which
Haven't decided yet.
direction are these ships going to be coming from, if you don't mind me asking?
She's going to cross her arms and say, "I do mind. You can
We
persuade
just want
her
to be.
if you so wish. Information is valuable."
With all due respect, we just want to know if we want to keep the coast on our left or our right. We don't want to go and we don't want to, run into them. That's it. Simple as that.
She's going to say they're coming from the Eastern Straits, one of the Nazaram shipping routes.
Thank you. We just want to be sparse, like you asked us to be.
Can you show us the world map?
Yes.
What was this character's name again?
Oops, sorry. Ansky.
Ansky. Ansky pulls out a world map from her pocket.
I'm assuming you asked me that out of character, right?
That was above game, yeah, just so I can
Okay.
see on the fucking map. So, from the Eastern Straits, so...
Yeah, they're coming from the, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna move us to Ria Loro, if, that's cool, because Ria
That's
Loro
about-
has a, in-depth map. So there is a shipping route on the south side of this island that is for resupplying Nazaram bases on Betrayer's Isle. And so they're coming from that route. And I will give you guys some markers. You're presumably here. The ship has been told that it's coming from here.
All right, so we just go back the way we came.
Cool.
Perfect.
Much appreciated.
All right. So we load up and make our way back.
Okay.
I thank Ansky for the hospitality, and I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
She's going to brush her hand forward and say, "Could have been worse. At least none of you are infected."
And I don't care to find out if any of them are secretly.
Oh, I want to ask Ansky if she knows anything about the painting that I'm taking, the Ecadrius Kralos painting. I had a weird moment with this painting.
Yeah. As you bring it up, gesturing to the painting in your room, everybody else that's in the hallway that so wishes can roll a history check. If you want, it is a name of some renown. I will give information as soon as I see all of the typing done. Roriku knows everything about the surface.
Fuck yeah, he does. I have a bachelor's degree in surface history.
You went to school.
A pending lawsuit.
Apparently, we went to the same school.
At the 0 mark, Riku, the name sounds important, especially if your captain's asking about it. At the 5 mark for Ina, surface people worship heroes, just like you guys worship hunters of the depths. Probably one of those. And let's see, at the 10 mark for Kalbahari and Enrique, you are aware that Lady Akadiris Kralos founded you get the same information as Jordan to here.
What is a
Aren't
thing?
you a wizard?
No,
I'm a paladin.
Paladin. Okay.
For the 10s, you are aware Lady Akadiris Kralos is credited as the founder of the Nazram initiative. Or what do they call themselves? The Nazram Endeavor? She is a founder of Nazram. Then, let's see, moving up from that, we got 17 for Nefria. Nefria, you are aware that Lady Akadiris Kralos is actually a Leitran sailor. One of legend that used to sail to the mainlands, and was one of the first people to or not the first people, but was one of the major explorers of early Leitran culture. That said, as you ask Ansky is going to say, I know the name. She started Nazram, legendary hero of these waters. records about her, though, I think were lost when she died in the second shattering. She's
Wow.
going to nod towards the portrait, though, and say, the Nosram Initiative keeps good favor with the throne. The throne supplies swords and ships, and the Nosram Initiative uses them to fight back the Archblight. She's honored. More so back on the mainland than here.
I got a vision of her, and she said that it wasn't time for me to be there when you knocked me out. And it's amazing that there's a painting of her here. The coincidence can't be just a coincidence.
Ansky is going to shrug and say, sometimes maybe they are. I hit you pretty hard.
You may have killed me, but I'm okay.
She's gonna shake her head and say, no, 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 you never slip from this realm. At least not in my arms.
That sounds almost romantic.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, are you hitting on him?
Like, wait, are you hitting on me?
I'm just going now.
Well, I'm not saying no. She might have
She
to get onto
probably
her
is.
hands and knees.
I think
but-
she is.
Oh, she's definitely saying no. If yeah, she has to bow to you.
Well, I think it's time for us to hit the road. By hit the road, I mean hit the seas.
Hit the waves.
She's going to nod and say, I'll see you all in the I'll see you all in the dining room. If you choose not to eat breakfast. I can't say it was a pleasure that our paths crossed, but thank you for the information. Ansky is gonna start walking back down the hall.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah,
And
thanks for
not
that.
murdering us.
She did almost
Well done.
murder some of you guys.
Yeah, she did.
It's
You
okay.
know
They
that
got better.
scenario where, like, you beat up a bunch of people who try to rob your house, and then you end up, like, inviting them to dinner, and then, like, you kind of leave as friends.
All the time. At least that's what the voices in the my basement keep thinking.
So we want to eat here, or do we want to get to the boat?
Hey, it's free breakfast that we won't have to spend food on our resources on. I say, eat, leg it.
All right, eat with some urgency, but be polite. Let's go. Doop doop doop.
All right. My computer's freezing up. Nice. Okay. You guys are able to eat. I don't think there's much of anything left for you here. However, Princess Emery is going, once she finishes her meal, she is going to stand up and walk over to the side of the table that the party's sitting on. She'll say, I'm not one to forget loyalty, and dedication to the throne is to be rewarded. If there is anything I can do for you when you come to Swordhaven, or if you come to Swordhaven, don't hesitate to reach out.
And all
You can leave it-
it'll probably be we'll be asking for a pardon because we broke some sort of law and didn't want to pay the docking fee.
I was going to say you can leave us some paintings and treasures at the front door, make our jobs easier.
Ahem. Jokes aside, yeah, you have been very generous to us, and again, thank you very much for your treatment of us.
She's gonna nod and say, and, of course, I plan on redecorating this place next time I plan an event here. Carry, whatever your, hands can take. These are all my father's old belongings, and they're kind of bleak reminders.
Will do. As
Yep.
Mariku goes and grabs the nearest base or whatever's not nailed to the floor.
Hey, I think these spoons are made of real silver.
Be polite, folks. Be polite.
Could you at least not wait
Settle
until
down.
Could you at least not wait until she's left the room?
You guys can finish eating. After breakfast, if everybody wants to grab a decoration to take with them, you're welcome to. If you elect not to, you don't have to. But it is up to you guys what you want to do. There is
I want
still
to. I want
serving
to
staff
small knickknack.
and 2 guards that they leave here to protect
I have a
the staff.
question.
What's up?
Do they how much cooking oil does the kitchen staff have?
Can't take their food.
I'm not taking
No,
the food, I'm taking the oil.
The used oil. Please specify the used oil.
No, actually, it would be better if it was clean.
They had
you can clean it
enough
yourself.
planning for a week of having the estate filled with guests. That has been cut short. As you guys have, told the princess what's happening. So they do have some extra supplies in there as far as oil.
I'd say, like, how much are they willing to part with?
They'll get rid of a gallon of it.
I'll take a gallon.
I would
They'll
like some type of knickknack similar to what Guardians of the
I
Galaxy
feel like
had.
they'll sell you a gallon. You can roll me a persuasion check, but this is, like, they're still living here and they're still interacting with the other few members of the community. You
It's
can
also
sell
stuff
the
that they can
princess's
happily
stuff,
use.
but
Kitty cat eyes don't fail me now.
Oh, but they failed.
Oh, that's the wrong thing, but I mean, like,
yeah,
it's the same modifier. So,
they'll sell you a gallon of oil.
okay, how much does that cost?
Let's look it up. I don't know if I ever put it on the thing. You know what? I'm gonna just shoot in the dark. I'll roll them a how they feel about you check. They'll do it for 8 silver.
Sure. Do they have change? Or, like,
Yeah.
or a gold piece.
No, one of them's just like, nope, I don't.
Can I see what he's doing and try to step in and help persuade them to sell more?
Okay, so a flask of
I mean, I'm
oil.
fine with that. I'm not gonna, like...
A flask of oil is 1 silver piece. By the time you're done, you get enough to fill about 6 flasks.
I'd say no, that's more than enough.
All right. So Goldenwind has elected to spend his time haggling with the kitchen staff.
On random outfits.
Nefria is already carrying dragging a painting behind her. Does anyone else?
Hey,
And
Kaldahari,
Mariku,
can you
said
help me out with this?
You took a decoration from the dining room.
Yep.
Okay. I'll roll you a percentage die on if it is valuable at all. It's a reconstructed piece of ancient art. It's definitely worth at least 80 gold coins to the right vendor. And I'm doing this as a clay vase that you took.
Okay.
So you can add ancient clay vase worth 80 gold.
Where's our ship? Does our ship have a character sheet?
It does.
Oh, there it goes. I found it.
Just gonna yeet it into the ocean.
I'm just gonna yeet it into the ship inventory.
Okay. Does everyone else abstain? Let's see. There's seas and skies stuff.
Cal is not stealing anything. Cal is just carrying the captain away while attached to a paint.
Ina, do you look for any type of thing specifically?
Shiny.
Shiny. Okay.
I'll just look for something that looks expensive.
I want shiny also.
Nefria, you're already hoisted in the air.
Zootador!
Fucking hell. Are there any?
Nefria, or not Nefria, Ina, you are going to get a silver sword off of a mantle place. It is in pristine condition. Unfortunately, it's only worth about 50 gold. You can add ornate silver short sword to your inventory. It is silvered for the purposes of damage resistances.
Thank you.
Who else said they were grabbing something? Enrique.
Yeah.
You said shiny too?
I said whatever looks expensive.
Oh, whatever looks expensive. The most expensive thing that you see here is a gold and black stone. The gold melted into the cracks of the black stone. Statue of King Ruby Stone. It is also probably the heaviest thing
Yeah, I'm
you
not
could
getting that.
possibly find. So the second most expensive thing that you see, there is a grandfather clock here, working clockwork gears and everything of Undarian black oak wood. The wood of the clock itself is what is the word I'm looking for? Not obsidian. It's black.
Yeah.
It's like pale black.
Okay.
You can move that. That clock, I'm gonna put its value at 80 plus a D100 roll. It is worth 95 gold.
All right.
And was that everybody?
Cal is just
Nefria-
carrying anything heavy.
Nefria
And
is
the
gonna
captain.
just look at and trying to see if there's anything small. If there's something small that I can tuck into my pocket that's shiny, I'm gonna hop off the shoulder for a moment.
Yeah, Nefria, there is a table near the door. It's got a small carving of a raven on a branch with its wings outstretched. And next to it is a small painting of a impression of a hunt, of a successful hunt. Both are in. Well, the painting's in poor condition. The raven's in good condition. I would say together, you could probably get 40 gold for these. And you can hold them in your arms.
I actually just want the raven.
Okay.
This is more of a keepsake than anything else.
Yeah, it's about twice the size of like a desk bobblehead. Like if you have a Funko Pop around you, like about twice the size of that. Otherwise, you guys can load up on your ship, and I will handle your NPCs when you get back. But if you guys want to plot your next course and what you're doing, I will be listening.
DM?
But I'm gonna run to the restroom. Yes.
Just before that, Tuera is also going to take stuff.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in specific, or you want me to roll at random?
Going to look for paintings that specifically are not like family portraits and like.
Okay.
Because reason being is like I imagine in the places where we're going to be where we could sell these, I don't imagine pictures of the royal family of the invading occupiers, whatever. It's going to be too popular. So anything that is not of the people but still looks like a fancy painting.
Okay. So a lot of those are going to be frescoes that you find, which are painted directly into the wood of the wall. However,
I doubt they would let me chisel out parts of the walls, so I'll leave that.
You do find a painting of a dress. It is of what looks to be older Heimsdale fashion. It is a person modeling a dress. It does not seem to be a royal family. The text of the painting reads "Lady in Yellow."
Sure, I'll take that, and I can always make some money by having people tell me if it's black or blue.
I'm debating how to value this painting for you. I will say, Tuir, looking at this thing, it's in decent...
You can work it out between sessions if you want.
Nope,
But yeah.
It's fine. It's in decent condition. It's fairly large. The woman is rather attractive, and the dress that she's wearing is lavish, and it's almost like, looking at the cover of a fashion magazine. In the worst circles, you could get 60 gold for this.
Sure, let's take it.
All right. If you guys want to
Tuera has no eyes for art, so it's just like, you know what? That looks good. Yoink.
If you guys want to regroup on the ship, I am listening. I will be right back. My headphones are wireless, and I changed the batteries. Oh, let me mute my microphone for you, Liv.
Yay!
We have an Ina audible. We can't hear you. You don't exist.
Now that we're getting
That's how
back
these
on
things
the
work,
ship.
right?
It's time for me to get to work. I'm not why do we assume it's atrocities?
Look, at some point, I am going to end up using you as shark bait. If he continues atrocities, and then with your
I have
permission.
committed no atrocities. You all just assume I'm going to do atrocities.
Gestures to the Valpyr dagger.
That's not an atrocity, and not me.
And you
How
were
is this
playing
an
with it.
atrocity?
You destroyed it.
I broke it down. I wanted to see what would happen if we mixed it with other various chemicals.
What part of don't touch
At this point, I feel obligated to ask: Are we go? Should we try to reforge it at some point down the line, or just be stuck with this? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, don't have the tools for it, but I mean, like, if we can get a furnace that's
No.
hot enough, we can melt it down,
Golden Wind?
create a
No.
mold.
No,
Okay, so
Captain Vita.
Okay, slightly unrelated. Everyone calls it metal, and it's very distinctly not metal. It's glass. It's closer to obsidian than metal.
When
Might
we
need to
return
learn
back to the
I am
ship,
back, by the way.
we are going to have to hightail it out of here pretty quickly. So
I'll
let's
start setting-
convey the message
I'm
right
setting
away.
sail. Where are we heading?
I say we start heading back to where we came and nail down our final destination once we're en route a little bit.
Aye, aye.
Okay. I got my microphone muted.
What do you want me to roll at me for me to pilot the ship? Forget.
I will have you roll stuff. It is a UC vehicle check. But right
Alright.
now, some other smaller stuff is going to happen.
I mean,
Oh, go ahead, Jackal.
no, you go first, because like mine is more just like things I want to do throughout the week during dead time.
Okay. It's a day's worth of sailing, northwards. I'm just gonna use that same 16 hours I calculated before.
We've got a long way to go.
Let us see. So getting back, first thing is first, your party, or rather your crewmates are happy to see you. Ecstatic that you're all not dead. And as you guys are loading things onto the boat, Len is going to, or Favu is going to say, "Oh, you guys got so lucky." As she
Lucky is a strong word, but it's pretty accurate.
I'm about to say, lucky is painfully accurate.
I think Lucky is very accurate.
Quite literally smiled upon by the goddess of luck herself.
Where
I'd
do
say
you
we
want
might
the
have some
clock?
rough waters ahead.
Yeah, Naravi is going to shake his head as he's helping you guys load stuff and say, "Yeah, I hope we didn't just use up all of our luck."
Yeah. Prepare for some harsh sailing, and well, if there is a deity or religion of choice of yours, I suggest you start praying.
Jesus Christ, that's ominous. Why?
Did you forget the like local religion on how luck works? We just used up all our good luck.
Yeah, we're now in for a by local superstition,
There is going to be a
which we all buy
shitstorm on its
into.
way.
Yeah, we are about to get fucking dunked on. We just don't know when, we don't know where. We know it's going to happen though.
So speaking of getting dunked on, do we care about I forgot her name who's dead and we're trying to revive?
Harmana.
Yes.
Armana. Are we still trying to revive her?
I think so.
Yes.
Have we gotten any
Yeah.
closer to reviving her?
Yes.
What do we need now?
The corpse.
The corpse.
And someone capable of casting the spell.
And where's the corpse?
Still
With the
still back in the
sisters.
port town with Mikolov.
If I can,
Miyago.
yeah.
Yes, please.
Miyago, with the Daughters of the Sand, are the priestesses of the Sand. They are the ones who handle the death rites. They have the body. Oh, I'm sorry, Sisters of the Sand. And then to Wiz, for your notes, you do have somebody capable of casting the spell. a woman by the name of Vitch and her apprentice.
Back in the monastery where I got trained, yes.
No, not in the monastery.
No?
It was
Admiral Navi.
The admiral gave you 2 of her people. She said, all you have to do is come request them, and they will walk with you to resurrect the body.
Hi. That's from me communicating with the cops.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have met them before. They were with you when you went to inspect Hermana's corpse the first time. And when it was decided that you guys couldn't resurrect her, Vic told you the Admiral's offer still stands if other things work out.
Why can we not resurrect her?
She was killed by a Valpyr dagger, quote unquote.
Wink, wink.
No, they think she was killed by a Valpyr dagger.
Yeah.
We know she wasn't.
We know she wasn't.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
well, as far as
So-
the resurrection of Harmana is concerned, it's probably going to be I think it would be safest to do it out at sea, not do it on the island at all.
Well, we just have to be on the island to get the body, which I think
Oh,
should be
we
our
still
next
need to
step.
go heist it, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go grave robbing.
It's in a rim.
Yeah,
So-
but you know what I mean.
Yeah, let's
So yeah,
let's go.
You need to
deal with
go-
Miyago and commit grand theft.
We don't need to confront
Yeah,
Miyago
that's
at
not
all.
good.
Yeah.
The amount of shits I give about Miyago are at an all-time low right now.
Yeah,
if he gives a shit about us, different story. But I don't give a shit about him.
Well,
No,
here's the
Freya's
thing.
gonna
Well,
turn to
it has been
Enrique.
confirmed.
Enrique, do you think that your family would aid us, given the circumstance, to bring back our Hermana?
I think his family's the problem.
No, they're not. It's someone that works under my mom. Right. they might.
But
I still haven't spoken to my mother yet.
what are the odds that your mom's in on it, though?
Jackal, don't do this to me.
Like, what on? It's like it is a possibility. Okay,
It wasn't
anyway.
until you breathe life into it.
So, there is still the thing of Favor. Do you have any input on this? Considering that you're the one who brought his request to us.
Fevu is going to cross her arms and shrug and say, I told Miyago I'd get the teleportation circle for him, but that was before we robbed him blind. I don't think he knows it was us, but I will handle telling him that we're not going to be able to provide the circle. He knows people, lots of people. He's a good contact to have, even if what he's doing is questionable.
I mean, we're not exactly on the nice side either.
She's gonna nod and say, "Hey, I killed a lady the day before yesterday, so I get it."
I mean, we're not. I understand we're not heroes, but I think we're, do our best to do the right thing, along with, maybe get some stuff for ourselves as well. Like when you do nice things, you deserve nice things, right?
Yeah. Sure.
At the very least, considering what could potentially be happening, I feel like it's a good idea to keep all bridges as unburned as possible.
Actually, if you guys want to help me, set up a supply chain, how open are we to opening up, a potion shop? Just, this...
No.
Not anytime soon, just, maybe
Not
down
if you're the one cooking them.
What do you mean? I'm actually really good at what I do!
Jackal,
It just gives a side eyes glance.
give me a fortune check. Rolling within your fortune range. If you get within your fortune range, there's
Yeah,
explosion
what
in your
is
alchemy
fortune
shop.
range?
I'm not saying
You have a
now, but, you know, maybe
1%.
when
Make a
we're,
misfortune check.
maybe when we're done, you know.
Oh yeah, I should make it a misfortune check. Give it to me, Jackal.
Sure, I don't think I've gotten any fortune or misfortune. Or
Yeah,
at
I
the very
think you're
least,
at 1 for both. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine. There are no explosions as behind you as you say, I'm good at brewing potions.
like I'm good at what I do. I legitimately am. I'm good. Actually, speaking of which, where's our new recruit? The one who has like metalworking?
Naravi?
Yeah.
He's there.
Cool,
he's
Naravi,
probably coming up from the ship's hold.
Perfect timing. Hey, I need you to take like 20, 40 cannonballs if you're feeling ambitious. And I need you to core them.
But we
Whoa,
don't
whoa, whoa,
have
whoa, 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 whoa.
cannons, and we don't have cannon ammunition.
Do we not?
And we need to get out of here.
There are no cannons on this ship.
I'm assuming this conversation's happened while we're sailing.
Oh,
I would
starting
assume so.
to sail. I'll
Yeah.
have everybody roll checks.
At some point. No, do we really not? I thought we did.
We did
No,
not.
there are no.
We have not rolled
ships,
checks yet.
Never
or
mind.
no cannons on the ship. This
that
was
can wait
a
till later.
flagship for a Navidar. Other people did the fighting.
The only cannon we have is whatever spells we can fling.
The only canon we have is whatever Emmy says is true.
Whatever cannon we have is mine and Kalbarari's throwing arms.
Okay, maybe we'll have to. Okay, you know, never mind. That can wait.
You say this, and you forget that the chef's a monk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chef
we
onto
throw
that.
the monk.
Seriously, it would be a good idea to at least get like 2-ish.
The holy men yeet the monk. But it's the only cannon we need.
Cool.
Before Febu steps away and she's going to start helping prepare the ship, she is going to say, on the subject of Miyago, I think the only thing that matters is us. No one's going to look out for us, so we have to. And if we get opportunities from anywhere, I don't see why we should say no to those opportunities. I'll assuade him, and in the future, maybe he'll come with something else for us.
At the very least,
terroristy, hopefully.
well,
Look,
regardless of that, at the very least, if he knows that we tried, and granted, we got our asses handed to us, lucky to escape, very important that is stressed, but we tried, that will at the very least let him, have him thinking that we are on his side to whatever extent. As opposed to if we just avoid him, and then he gets suspicious, and then he decides to place the blame on the cave on us, because... Actually, does he know that you know Ifevu? Where that was?
No.
She's going to shake her head and say, no. So Kahlo was the one who told us about it.
Okay, so backs are clear as far as that's potentially concerned. Still don't want to run the risk, but hey, that's just my 2 copper.
All right. So plans for when we get to when we dock again. Still a dead body is what I wanted to do. We can have. Dude, I can't remember names to save my goddamn life. We can have Favu. We get Favu. I want to lead a party to go steal a body. Favu can talk with Fuckface Miyago to let him know that we failed in our mission, that the crew got captured and graciously released and was not able to explore the manor. And then we can have Enrique go talk about getting support for the body snatching.
I suppose I'll go with Enrique. I'm not exactly chase chainmail stealthy.
I'm gonna actually work on brewing some health potions, and actually, hey Ida, I have a side project that I need your help with. If you wanna,
Sure.
All
you know,
right.
maybe like me. I'll tell you in my room. Also, actually, here I reach into my bag and I like pull out a spare pair of goggles and like a bandana and like also have these on. We're going to be burning some chemicals.
I regret saying yes, but alright.
I'm gonna get your guys' ship moving. So Cal, give me a UC vehicle check. Your DC is trying to get to 16. Okay, so Cal counts as 2 crew members.
Now, where do my...
Feivu
see.
will roll.
Oh, there it
She is not exhausted. Feivu counts as
Fuck.
1 crew member. Oof.
Yeah, Joel will take over for Kalbahari.
And well, I didn't tell you guys. I already rolled weather for today. There is some light rainfall. I'm gonna need rolls from the rest of the crew. So let me see how many people I need to roll above 20. So just let me count real quick. So you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, you guys need 5 people to roll above 20.
I don't even roll water.
It doesn't look it's happening today.
If you don't have the UC vehicle check, you can just roll a d20 and add a skill that you are using to help out in it, if you can justify using that skill. All right.
Rolls help to hide from the rain.
Yeah. You guys are going to be facing your first challenge. You're going to be facing your first challenge as you try and command this ship. For the first few hours, this rainfall is making everything wetter, slippier. Your crew is half of them are inexperienced and don't have sea legs, and people are chasing things around decks. People aren't where they need to be to make this any easier. And you guys do get the ship sea ready enough to sail out of the bay. However, Kalbahari and Feivu, and you know what, Nefria and Tuir also rolled well. You are acutely aware that you are not seaworthy as far as the preparations for this ship. You would be at the mercy of the waves and the wind. Do you guys want to cast off?
The temptation to get aid from the guards, since we're no longer inside the place, and we didn't steal anything. We left on good terms. Wonder if
we stole a bunch of things.
Yeah, it's
we
definitely
didn't
not a good
we
idea
didn't
to go
steal.
for.
She gave it to us.
No, we stole it.
She gave you guys permission.
It was
We
licensed
stole it
theft.
with permission.
It was licensed theft.
It was licensed stuff. There you go.
Privateering. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. How did Nefria do on a check? Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so
Nefria didn't roll. Oh yeah, she has 16.
Yeah. We're not seaworthy. You say?
Yeah,
We need to at the very least. Yeah, we need to at the very least get a couple miles away from where we are right now, because we're far too close to Princess Estate.
You know, I will throw you guys a bone because I am a nice and generous DM. E, I will give you two options. I will let you roll your check with advantage. If you either A, take a level of exhaustion to go around and clean up behind everybody, or B, you choose a crew member who loses all of their free time on this journey to assist you of you essentially going behind them and saying, hey, pick up your shit. You're making it hard for everyone else. I will let you roll with advantage if you choose one of those two, or C, you can choose none of them and deal with whatever.
Cal will take a level of exhaustion himself to try and pick up the slack and just kind of push himself because he is technically in his element and...
Alright, you can roll with advantage. Roll one more time. There's no guarantee that you'll do better this time. Your DC to still beat is 12 for 3 crew members and 16 for 4.
Alright, let's go!
Oh my
Oh,
Beast mode. He liked it right now.
nice. Here I was thinking, oh yeah, okay. I'll just if this doesn't work out too well, I'll have to go around and start essentially pep talking people, sharing his experience. Hey, this is how you properly do this. Well, you know, roll a badass persuasion check. But nah, that's.
So, what bonus do I...
You are doing so well at this. I'll let you pick another crew member to roll their check with
Me.
advantage of you.
Me.
Riku.
Me. I rolled a 1. An advantage would be very helpful.
Okay. Is that okay with you, E?
I'm okay with that, and basically Cal pulls Roviku aside and saying, hey, follow my lead. I need you to pick it up. I'm not saying this in front of everybody else, but we need to pick it up if we're going to get out of here. Alright?
Roriku's gonna be like, I don't need instructions on telling me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you to
You're
pick up
telling
your
me to
feet.
pick it up.
Alright.
Hey, Riku, you're being shit.
Between the two of you, that is actually enough people. You guys get to the 14 crew members mark. The boat is going to be able to brave this weather. You guys can set sail towards Wetchard's Fist.
Alright, and I have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yay.
Low-key worth it, though.
Look,
You
it's
just need a nap.
Absolutely worth it.
Pretty icy.
Also, so during our free time, Ida, like in our room, I've got all my alchemical stuff out. And at some point, I'm gonna pull out a beaker and be like, "All right, I need you to fill this with your spit." Okay, you see this? And I'll mark a point like on the neck, but it's like 3/4 full, if like not almost completely full. Fill that with your spit. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I could use your blood if you'd prefer. So, you are magically charged, right? Can we put that in a bottled form? Well, I mean, like, yeah, but what if we could cause that to our opponents instead of us?
Alright.
Cool, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna work on some health potion. I don't know why I don't have my alchemic kit in here, but like... Oh, it is not a good day for me. Let me have that.
Um, as you guys are sailing, keeping the coast on starboard, the rain washing over the top of the sea and the top of the deck.
Where's my...
Out
That I'm like-
in the distance, you guys see a red and white flag and sails cresting the horizon. For
Do I know those flags?
on deck? Yeah. You guys recognize the ship. You've seen it before. I don't think you got the name of it. I'm looking in my notes.
Is it military?
It is a Undarian ship. You guys saw it when you were in the port of Rio Loro. You did not get the name of the ship. They are a good little distance out from you guys. Before
Are they going in our direction, or are they going towards us specifically?
I would say that's difficult to tell with the distance. If you take like 5 minutes or 3 minutes on deck to watch them, I'll give you more information with the perception check.
Game on. Where is this coming from?
Nefria, they are maneuvering towards you guys. They are, I don't know. I don't want to say a flanking maneuver, but they are sailing towards you, but they are now angled in a way that they are giving themselves berth to turn.
Guys, we need to evade these guys. I don't want to be caught up in whatever they're coming to us for. I'd like to change the plot favor.
Favu, let's get something pumping going. I want this. Nope, that's so slow. Let me pick some music real quick. Here we go. Favu is going to say to you, change course. We're manning the ship with a skeleton crew.
No headlight straight ahead.
Either we get away from them, or we have to find out what they want with us. But they're coming at us with intention of coming to our side or something. I don't trust them. We have to figure something out.
It's simple. We don't stop for them.
I am personally in favor of just go away as fast as we can.
Favu is going to say, Captain's made a call. We're changing course.
Fuck.
As
Riku pulls on rope more to turn the sails.
I am going to say everybody currently on the crew, or that isn't on the resting crew, give me a check for the people who are on deck. DC 15, at least half of you have to hit it.
What kind of check?
It is a UC vehicles.
Okay.
Check.
I'm good. Nifri is
I am
good.
not.
Feivu is
Riku,
on
again.
deck too, so I will roll for her. And let's see. Feivu hits it, Nefria hits it, Tuir hits it. Cal, you roll with disadvantage, but you do miss it regardless. Ina, and Golden Wind aren't included in this.
No, we're not on the deck.
If
I
okay,
will...
can I
Go ahead.
can I do the same exhaustion thing to again have Riku reroll?
Sure, I'll go for it. Wait. Oh, you want to
We
allow
got it.
Riku to
NPC.
reroll? Okay.
I want to allow Riku to reroll by taking a point of exhaustion. I'm literally just
Okay.
going to go behind him. So like, you do realize this is potentially life or death. I'm not dying here.
Yeah,
Alright.
I know.
Riku.
Fuck,
And
you
put
have to
your
tell-
back
you have to
into
tell
it.
me twice. Still failed it.
Oh, and I will slap a guidance on him as well.
Was guidance D4?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Add the D4. That is actually literally just a D4 to make it. My goodness gracious. Okay.
Fuck.
Hey, Riku's just in the corner, fully roped, going to hate being told what to fucking do.
Riku's just salty that he keeps being told, "Hey, you're doing shit. Do better, or we die."
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna let you guys take over the ship and tell me what you want to do, but know that you are in control of it, as your characters are exerting themselves against these waves and the storm. This is a much smaller ship than you guys, and it is much more agile, and it has a full crew of people on it. You guys can go closer to the shore. You can try and press straight ahead. You can try and go out in open waters and hope that their ship can't brave the waves. However,
Looking at the coastline.
you want to go closer to the coast?
Oh, can you describe the coastline? Do you think there might be
Yeah, let me roll.
opportunities with the rain and everything? I'm imagining there's a way to kind of be discreet and go up a channel.
Maybe somewhere to hide.
Okay.
We're a giant ship, they're a small ship.
Still.
They're still pretty far away, and I'm thinking we might be able to pull something over them.
So, if you, worst case scenario, and you guys get approached by the ship 3 hours into your travel, so you are still on those southern fishing routes.
Amy, that is not the worst case scenario.
Yeah. So no, I'm sorry. I got halfway interrupted by my thoughts. Worst case scenario, you guys could beach your ship and try and take this fight on land. As far as something to hide in, it's hard to find any place to hide amongst the shoreline. There are some dangerous rocks as you if you charge forward, and the chance of having the smaller ship thrown against them is higher. And I would say the other thing that you would be kind of banking on, if you guys could damage their sails, then the other ship would probably be beach, just being carried by the waves if it can't use the wind to push itself against the waves. Whereas you guys are ahead of your ship and you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Riku's going to vote for going out into open waters because I don't think their small ship can handle it during a storm.
What do other crew members want?
I was thinking more closer to shore, just because I don't know. Yeah, we going on to open waters with a storm. I don't.
I
think
feel
that's
like we
gonna be
should
good
hug
for
the
us.
coast and maybe hope that they get like pushed against rocks or something.
I'm
I have
inclined
a
towards
stupid
coast.
idea.
How about we have the fast swimmers run over there and poke a hole in the bottom of their ship?
Because the fast swimmers are the things steering the boat.
Dang it. Sure, we do have a little murder bot.
Hey, here's an idea. Take some of the explosive stuff with you.
How long would it? Actually, no. I mean, like, I can. How long would it take me to like just make a bomb? Like, can I MacGyver myself a bomb?
Making a bomb, we'd be using the craft check from Xanathar's. MacGyvering a bomb, I will let you MacGyver a bomb. It has equal opportunity to explode on you making it. If you want to craft a bomb safely, it would be you can put 25 gold worth of crafting towards it every 8 hours. And
Molotovs
that's
are
no-
just.
no
I mean-
chance of it exploding on you. If you want to MacGyver a bomb together right now,
I'd say we need a bomb right now.
Do we
So I
though?
guess very specifically. Yeah, no, we're gonna rush over to like the barrel. We're just gonna take like a fucking pawful, because it's like we don't need it to be a big hole. We just need it to be like few inches.
Enough to be a problem that they'll have to stop and
Enough to
sort
be a
themselves
problem that
out.
they have to stop and solve it. Like I'm not looking like the. I mean, not even like 8 foot, if even that. Like it does not take a lot to like
The,
a whole.
the Titanic was down by a 3-foot
If someone
square
wants to give
hole.
me the help action to just have advantage, or I'm gonna be using my alchemy kit.
Eno,
How
I
about
think
that
would be the only one
forge that,
available to
metal-
help you.
Metalsmith helps you.
Yeah. Alright. MacGyvering a bomb.
Before you dip your hand in blasting sludge,
Oh no.
I'm letting you know, Kalbahari did say he has a crazy idea. And I don't know what
yeah,
it is.
and he didn't elaborate, so...
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but this stuff that you're touching is acidic, so before I deal you a ton of acid damage...
I would do it safely. I'm actually an alchemist.
Jackal, you just told me I take a paw full of sludge.
I have leather gloves! It's part of the
That's
alchemy
just-
kit!
That's the measurements.
Okay.
Anyway,
I will
guys,
come back
what
to you.
is Kalahari's
E,
bad idea?
Did Kalbahari want to speak up before you?
No,
decide?
you guys, they came up with the idea beforehand, but Kalbahari's main idea was basically saying someone just giving the helm to someone saying, "Don't crash us, dive into the water, and bash it with his hammer."
No,
Okay,
okay,
and
so
you keep saying, like, I've got a dumb idea and not elaborating. You know,
I legitimately got cut off and nobody heard, and I
You
thought
did-
nobody
you
heard me.
legitimately did not. We waited.
I-
It's exactly like League, man. Like, you say
Shut-
shit,
Jackal.
and you don't do anything.
Hey, guys,
okay,
let's focus,
okay,
let's focus.
let's move on.
So, if the idea then is to go with making a bomb, I'm going to need a series of checks from you, Jackal. The first is when this stuff is shaken or put under pressure, it turns to gas. Opening this container is very dangerous on the open seas. I am going to need an alchemy check from you, and I will say
we want to go and
you can use sleight of hand if you so wish. I'm going to say DC 14 to vent this thing slowly, like opening a shaken soda. Because if enough of this gas comes out, that you're essentially dealing with like exploding methane gas.
Right.
Okay.
Does a 15 do anything? Or
Yeah, you vent the pressure out of the barrel as you get the latches of the lid off of it. You can see
very quick.
this
Got
is...
it.
Oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see this is a acidic blue viscous liquid. The insides of the barrel are treated with... I don't know.
It's usually like
I mean, I
grease
don't
or
want to say
oil.
a mucus, but
It's
is
usually a type of grease.
yeah, it is a lacquer to stop it from burning through.
All right.
You can get a handful of this. I am degrading your alchemy gloves for dipping them into here. They will need to be repaired or mended in the future.
Sure.
You
Not a
get
problem.
1 dose of Death Sludge, and you can put it in a vial. If you want to do anything else with that, I will need checks, but I won't make you roll anything else to vial.
Yeah. So I
dose
put it like vial, corked it, and then it's like, okay, we got propulsion. You need shrapnel.
Wait a minute.
Do I? What random garbage do I have?
There are forks in the kitchen.
I'm sure there's nails around.
I
Oh, yeah,
he-
you
he-
guys
he-
do have a box of nails.
specific,
let-
no, like caltrops, nails.
Okay,
they're
so-
basically-
Downside to that is that if they find all that shrapnel, they'll know for sure. Okay, they have specifically attacked us. Whereas if we just use the gel and explode a hole inside their ship, as far as they know, they've just crashed into a rock. And we still maintain plausible deniability if they happen to catch up to us anyway.
Wait a minute. I have a different stupid idea.
Okay.
Song of Sunless Steps. If they get close to us, we don't know what it does.
I mean, I guess I can just like.
It's a
I
learning
would-
experience, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I'd say we save that for Plan B. I think. Well, it's like we're making a depth charge. Is essentially what we're doing.
Like I imagine it's just a case of poke a hole in it and then just sort of.
I'd say.
Slam the
I mean,
vial.
I need to add a fuse, and it needs to be. You're capable of using magical fire, right? Okay. So,
Why don't you just put it in a bottle and put a rag in it and then take
she's
some
going
flint to the rag?
She's going to be under the water when she lights this, which is why I said, can you use magical fire? Let me check my spell list, see if we can.
Just throw it onto
Talking-
the deck
talk-
after swimming
talking
over there.
grass is considered a touch spell. So if Ida goes with my homunculus, could I have the homunculus light a fuse underwater using shocking grasp?
DM?
I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with no on that for the fire underwater. Sorry.
Okay. Well, it's
I
not
like
fire,
the idea of
it's
just poking holes in the bottom. Like 4 or 5 punches. Let's not blow ourselves up. Let's not ruin people's lives. But let's avoid
small.
them.
I could add,
Wait a second. I
You
haven't.
you said this stuff becomes gaseous, right?
Wait,
Yep,
guys,
when shaken.
much
we can
simpler
make it a
idea.
pressure bomb. We can make it a pressure bomb.
Oh, much easier idea, if I may.
Sure.
We have an imp.
Oh.
We can have it turn invisible and just go, and then go inside, and then use an imp magic to light it on fire.
Or
Or,
even better,
or tear the whole tails
how
once
about-
we get by
I'd
the
say we
coast.
actually no. I do like the idea. Like, let's give it to the imp. The imp flies it over. Find their black powder, and we blow their black powder using this bomb.
That I wouldn't say black. We're not trying to kill them. We're trying to stop them
It will
from
blow a
chasing.
hole.
Why don't we kill them?
Well, no, we're not gonna kill them, but like.
Why not?
Because that would be mean.
I'm not against it. I'm just.
I'm gonna put you guys on a 1-minute timer.
I like the imp idea. I do like
Okay.
we give the bomb to the imp and we let the imp fly over and basically look for a structural weakness to blow a hole or look for their black powder and we'll just blow a very massive hole. However you want to do it.
Just
So
needs to go to the bottom of the ship and just blow a hole in the side. Simple as
I mean,
that.
as it is right now, I think we can just throw it and it will ignite. So
Ruriku's gonna shout whatever the plan is. It has to be now.
here's the MacGyver bomb. Let's give it to the imp. I like that idea.
The imp will walk out of the chicken room.
Oh,
Wait, you were there?
you guys had 15 seconds left. Okay.
Yeah.
The goal is to give it to the imp.
We give the bomb to the imp and the imp flies it over.
Okay.
It just
And the imp
doesn't need
is
to do
able
anything
to-
special. Just get to the bottom of the ship and just use the explosive to blow a hole in the side below the water level. Doesn't need to be anything
it-
more elaborate than that.
The imp is able to relay what it's seeing. So before blowing it up, at least just counting the number of people and if there's anyone we recognize before lighting a fuse. That's my one request.
Yeah, I was thinking for it to at least find out what's going on. Like, what if they're literally not even caring about us?
It's the princess's ship. It's like, oh my god, it's them! Ah!
You guys have met these people before. By the way, I don't know if that's worth anything.
Like, are they friendly? Met people before? Or?
I think
can't
they're the ones that tried to
find
extort
it
us.
For you guys. You can roll a history check if you don't have the Undar ship in your notes. I'll give it to you on a DC 10 for.
Oh yeah, I
They made
remember
a-
them.
That's,
made a
that's a
bomb.
double
I
nat
wanna-
20. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a double nat 20. It was a 21 in between your nat 20s. Cal, Nefria, yes, you saw the ship at Rio Loro. It has the Undar researchers on it that were following rumors of Cal Bahari seeking to talk to him. The people on the ship, or rather the two that you spoke to, was a woman named Nina Nelia and Diaxra.
I'm going to defer to Kal Bahari on what he wants to do.
We don't blow them up, but
Well,
as much as I want to.
we don't kill them, but like, I mean, hey, we made a bomb. We might as well use it. And by that I mean, this is not safe for containment. We need to get rid of this.
Okay.
So-
And the imp's already flying with it.
Yeah, the imp has the bomb. That plan is in motion. I just am waiting to hear if Enrique looks
Well-
through the imp sites or.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I'll
throw it.
look at the imp side, but I'm also gonna make the decision. Like, what do you guys want me to do? We can, if it blows up on contact, can he just throw it out from this, like, fly to the side, throw it, from the side of the ship, and then it'll blow up?
We're trying to, yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're trying to put a hole just below the water level of their ship, so they have to deal with that. Potentially, hopefully not hurt or kill anyone.
And would he need to? Does he have to go inside of the ship to try to go inside to do it, or can he do it from outside?
It would be more effective inside, but you can do it outside.
Since we're not trying to kill anybody, maybe outside. I don't know how big of a hole it'll make at the ship.
They might think we fired upon them with like a cannon. It comes from the outside.
Toss it to the side away from them.
Away from. Okay, so it'll hit.
It can
Away
only
from
be
them
small.
from the shoreline. It makes it seem that the shoreline attacked them.
Okay. I'll relay that to the imp to try to get the angle to match the shoreline.
Okay. So, for those who didn't go below deck, you do see that the ship has managed to pull up, or to come up next to you guys. It is starboard. And
Big one. What?
there is a lady on the sail, yelling through the storm towards your ship and saying, "Help! Help!"
Hey,
The imp's ready to throw. Just give the word.
Yeah, yeet.
Abort.
The woman is going to wave and say, "Let's anchor in these storms. We wish to talk and trade."
No!
Oh, we
Riku
No.
yells over the side.
Riku's yelling no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rico, they're after me.
all the more reason.
I don't care. I'm
We're
not
on it!
stopping.
Tua's is just going to activate Thaumaturgy, so he's 3 times louder, and then just call back. We're on a tight schedule. Leave us alone.
God, there just really isn't space to have that type of conversation here.
That's why they
woman-
use the Thaumaturgy.
It's not
The
a
woman is
conversation
going
for television.
to, yell back, "We'll see you in port!"
Are we still blowing the hole in the side of their ship?
Please
Maybe.
do.
I kind of want to see it. Like, hey, I want to see my work.
The imp throws the bomb. Ramon is the imp throwing the bomb.
That's why I'm asking, like, captain and crew. Like,
Abort.
No, it's your decision. What would Enrique do in this scenario?
oh, my microphone was away from my mouth. That's all right. I'm deferring to you guys because it's your bomb, and
It's your M. You got full control. You got full say in this matter.
hey, we're not gonna be hostile with them. He's just gonna tell him just dump it in the water.
Okay.
All right.
It'll explode
In the water.
in the water.
The imp is going to toss it aside.
I think it would be funny for the people on the ship that were like,
I
No, we
I
won't
want
help
be able
you.
to throw it
Bye.
at the ship.
You know what'd be funny? If it just throw it in the water between us, then we can blame them for trying to attack us.
Actually, I thought that's how it would end up being.
The sloop is going to slow down. As
If it's not on a timer, then
we
yeah.
continue on our way, I guess,
yeah,
or try to.
it
continue
does
on our
follow
way.
You guys,
Yeah, well, we
Alright,
should just go.
for
Yeah,
the-
but it'll just dump it behind us. He'll fly back and go back to the chicken. Go back to chicken.
Okay. The sloop is going to sail behind you guys, trailing you towards the.
That's where the cool kids are.
Yes. Just wondering, are things going slowly quieter in the chicken room?
No. Well, hold on. Yeah, they're just napping.
They
It's nap time.
better
Well-
be fine.
You've interrupted nap time.
You know, we should like find like some
Did
supplies.
it-
Yeah.
Did the imp eat all of the chickens?
No, he's hanging out with the chicken.
He's having a
Hello.
clucking good time. Let him be. So, anyways, we decided not to blow up the ship, and we decided to blow them off instead. And we got about 9 minutes left before this session's over.
Oh, I have not even been watching the time. Okay.
Already?
Um,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, look at that. Time flies. Wait, no. Don't we go till 9?
You guys can continue with it. You guys can continue without me. You know that.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I want to go to bed too.
No, it works out for me too.
Alright. So...
Did
So
you go
I
somewhere,
propose
Tommy?
we
Sorry,
continue
my-
the port.
My
Yeah,
brain
me
has
too. I'm
just,
actually not feeling that good today.
my
I don't
brain
know what
has
happened.
just fried.
I wouldn't mind ending it soon.
Yeah, so we'll end here.
I mean, we blew.
Um,
I mean, we get to port and just
yeah,
call it there.
they'll travel.
If
following
Amy
you
doesn't
guys.
realize she has her mic muted.
My brain was fried. Yeah, I
Sorry,
thought we
quiet.
went to 9.
Yeah.
I thought we did too.
Same.
Well, we started an hour early so that we could end an hour early. Wasn't that the thing?
Yeah, we end at 10. Yeah, we're.
Do
good.
we end at 10 normally?
Yes, we
Yeah.
normally end at 10.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So it's like, we gotta- we
but
gotta
if
pay.
people aren't feeling well, can we do 30 more minutes? Is that cool with everybody?
I mean, I'm still going strong.
I
Which is
can.
good, because I'm the
I'm
bro.
still strong.
I can handle 30 more minutes.
Okay, we'll go for 30 more minutes, and then we'll part. So they will trail you guys to
I don't want them trailing us. I feel like we should have blown a hole in the side of their ship.
to port.
They literally said, see us in port, and they didn't leave straight away. Blow a hole in the side of their ship.
The explosive has been tossed. We do make decisions here. For the party, who is being the lookout as you guys are sailing?
I enjoy doing that sometimes.
Do we want another bomb? I could make another bomb.
No, Jackal!
Nefria, give me a perception check. Or, you know what? I had Nefria do it earlier. Second half of the journey, I'm going to have Ina do it. Ina, perception check.
You want guidance?
I should have established the parameters better. Ina, for...
I can't hear the response.
Oh, did I mute myself? I did.
Amy has her mic muted
I keep
again.
muting myself to allow Insomnia to talk, and I forget to unmute myself. Ina. Oh, you believe you see something interesting to port, but you cannot make out what it is in the nighttime. Just an interesting movement of clouds. As you are looking around, you do notice the ship behind you. The lady is back on the lookout, waving a flag, signaling for your attention. It's the Undarian flag.
It's like the same people that.
Let's see. Oh! Ina. The woman, cast a, spell. A three trio of lights dance from her hand and fly towards your ship, around you and into the direction you were looking at.
There.
Yeah, the thing you saw on the horizon, they are signaling you towards it.
We are still heading towards.
I'd say there is the question of like if we're not going to blow them up, do we just want to talk to them?
Well, either way, we're going to West.
You high
I
dive
like
off.
the idea of Ina swim over.
Yeah. Dive.
Alright. Ina, they are going decently fast behind you guys, but they, as soon as they see you dive off, the woman will slide down the sail and throw a rope ladder over the side. It trails behind the ship. She will help you aboard. You haven't actually met this person yet.
No, the imp is in the chicken coop.
Yeah.
You haven't met this person yet. She is their third crew member. She's going to say, we're here studying deep sea creatures. I believe we've spoken with your crew in Rio Loro. There's a interesting feeding ground, our feeding depths, just west of here. We've been chumming the waters for the last 2 days. She's going to say it's the Arcanomancers, are the Grand Arcanomancers order. The woman you have met is going to step out of the cabin, and it is the Arcanomancer Nian Nelia, and she's going to say, we're chasing rumors of one who can control creatures of the depths. When we heard the collections of creatures amassing around Elitris, we were dispatched here. Make me a deception check. She's going to nod and say, we know your people keep the secrets of their culture close to their heart, but this is research that could help a lot of people.
Neat, don't care. I'm not here.
Oh look! Suddenly the Valpyr is reformed into a dagger.
Just like,
She's
look at that.
going to shake her head and say, anyways, she's going to say, yes, we have been quite a hassle, but we've brought goods to trade with this time.
Do you know who we are?
She's going to scratch her head and say, weren't you one of the pirates of the Thorns?
Yes. Pirates. You know what that was?
She's going to nod and say, and you're in the presence of Gyori Knights. We're all in good company here.
Like, we're pirates and we're cops.
I mean, we're not like illegal pirates, but also
Almost respectable if it wasn't so stupid.
She's going to say, look, we can sail west to our study grounds if you want, and you can observe what we're doing and make your own decisions. Or, if you so wish, you can carry our words back to the one called Kalbahari and trade with us.
I have a question. How much power do you have on the island?
It's Ina that's here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
And
Ina
she's
Gallery.
going to say, we have rarities and treasures that you would never see in the rest of the world.
I have a strong desire to say no, but I am curious at what they have.
All right. Ina, you can flip off. The lady will stop signaling you.
You're muted again, Emmy.
Ah! Well, Insomni heard me. She's the one who needed to hear me. You can flip off the boat. She will stop signaling you.
Why not
Well, like,
both at
the
the same
bird.
time?
flip the bird as you backflip off.
Yeah. All right. With that, you guys can sail through the night into the evening. There is a double shift. You guys don't have a third crew for relief, so like I said before, some people are going to have to take levels of exhaustion who work doubles without resting. Fevu, as normally, will take one. You guys need to assign 3 more.
I'll take
two
one.
hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
2
take
hours
one.
do it.
Will take one, and Tuer would be taking 2 at this point.
Yeah, you'll
I'll
take a
take
second
one.
level.
I
of
haven't
exhaustion.
taken one yet.
Okay. Nefria, Tuer, and Roriku. You guys all gain levels of exhaustion as you Wetchard's Fist appears on the coast. Or, yeah, along the shore. You guys can begin sailing into port and getting a place, or getting a dock for the night, or you can anchor out in the harbor.
Try and get a duck.
Okay.
But wouldn't that cost us?
Yeah. And
It's worth it.
It's unlikely to break the bank at this point.
Oh, I have a question about mine. So if I want to continue making potions, do I need to do another crafting check? Or...
yes, I would have you do a crafting check, but you don't have the time. It's Golden Wind shift,
Okay.
and you've got to contribute for other people until you guys get more crewmates.
Well, there's
let's-
the water vehicle.
Oh no, I'm not making you guys for you get to keep using what you were doing. I'm looking for my Season Skies notes. There we go. All right. Heading into shore, or heading to the docks. You guys can bring the ship in, and some deckhands will help get you guys tied up. And one of them is going to speak up and say, "Hey, I know this. This is the Sea Stern. Most famous
The
ship on
captain's
island."
curse.
It was.
Another man leaning on a post is going to say, "I know that ship too. Owes the boss coin worth the weight of the three of you."
The ship doesn't know shit.
Boy, this is just gonna be a thing every time we come into port, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, maybe they might be able to help us out. You never know. Are any of you looking for more consistent work and flexible morals?
They're going to look up and say, "With your Navidar? No. When we sell with Barco Beza Rin."
We don't deal.
The man leaning over the log column, wooden column, is going to say, "Whatever, but you gotta start paying your port taxes. You can't go on like Barco Bezolano. You don't have half the goodwill."
Oh, we're planning to pay for our porting,
Just not
We are
yet.
fresh new customers
but
for it.
I'm not paying for his porting.
He's gonna say, "Look, I can't hide your sales, but I can only do what I'm here to do. Make it a little sweeter for me, and I can let some things go."
I'm gonna slip him 5 gold.
And he'll say, "New ships, 10 gold, for the for a night in the docks, and that'll last until you kick off. If you stay for any days beyond that, you'll be paying the admiral's taxes."
Sounds good to me.
All right. You can pay him 15 gold. At which point, he's going to say, "If anyone asks, somebody else helped you come in."
We don't even know who you are.
You don't. He did not get his name.
That's why I said it.
All right. The rest of the party, or rather, the rest of you can rest on the ship, or if anybody wants to do anything in port, you can. Narabi is going to speak up and say, "Can I go see Melon now that we're back? Did we do the super dangerous stuff you all needed to do?"
Oh, not yet.
Well, yes, but also no.
Which one are we referring to?
But I mean, she can talk to Naravi. I don't see a reason why we can't let her do her thing.
Naravi is the kid you guys
Yeah.
kidnapped? Question mark.
Oh,
Yeah. Wants to go back to the blacksmith who literally gives zero craps about their life.
The blacksmith is dead.
Blacksmith's apprentice.
but yeah,
And
we've already done the thing that we didn't
We are
want them
still
to.
about to heist at Harmona's body. That's something we haven't done yet, and I don't want to risk
He's gonna
plans
shake
being
his head
spoiled before that.
and say, "I won't tell anybody about stealing Hermana's body." I mean, if you do that, though, a lot of people are going to get angry. But if you revive her, I don't know how the magic works, but he'll
A lot of people will be happy.
zip his, or indicating his lips are tied.
Cool. Yeah, so we're doing it to revive her, so he'll be nice and keep his mouth shut until it happens.
Listen, kid. If things aren't looking good for you, yeah, at the blacksmiths.
Why?
Just saying,
Why?
if things aren't looking good at blacksmiths, we could always use a more permanent set of hands on the boat.
Naravi is going to nod. E, you were saying why?
No, I meant to mute myself. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So, you guys let Naravi head off to see Melon. I believe he told you guys that the shop he works for is in the Gloomgate. Does anyone want to do anything else?
I want to pick up some supplies for potions and some poison, like some other things.
We may want to.
A lot of miscellaneous. Honestly, the miscellaneous
the
crap. If
salvo
you just want to
stuff.
roll on a table.
Okay. Let me get what everyone else is doing too.
Just like
This-
poisons, potion stuff, all that kind of things.
I'm double checking real quick before I make my decision. Do I still have the point of exhaustion?
You have, yes, you do.
Okay, double checking.
Okay.
I want to go scout out where we're going to be stealing the body from.
Okay.
No,
You're gonna
well,
go back
sorry.
to the Sisters of the Sands.
Yep.
I believe I still had. Oh. I don't think I actually had a page for that. Am I crazy, lady? I guess so.
I don't remember being on a map.
Oh yeah, I guess I never uploaded it, but I had artwork and everything for it. But I will get that uploaded later. Okay. Let's see. I will handle. Does Kalbahari do anything?
I'm gonna debate. I'm debating something. I want to hear what everybody else is doing first.
Is it nighttime? I mean,
Yes. It is
Yep.
late in the evening when you guys arrive.
okay.
Tuer
think
is
the
taking
fuel-
the mother of all naps.
I think Nefria's gonna go do a nightcap and go to the bar where we all had our very first meetup and kind of
That's
listen in on the
Not
locals.
in this port, I don't think. There's a different port, right?
Yeah, that was one port set.
Oh, my apologies. I'll
No
just go to the bar where we met Meryl. No, that was outside of a different person. I'll just find a local bar.
Okay. I will handle you in the order I'm arranging things in my head. Did Enrique say he was doing something? I didn't hear.
I was just trying to find out what time of day it is. If it's nighttime, I was gonna see if he could like visit his mom to ask about the whole Armana's body, but if it's this late, I don't know. Maybe go with Riku. I'll bring my familiar in case when you want to do any scouting ahead.
Okay. Heading with Roriku. What's Kalbahari doing?
I'm the. You know what? He'll try to cast this. He's going to actually practice the Song of Sunless Steps in his room as quietly as he can.
Okay.
Basically, seeing what it does to him and trying to figure it out a little bit. Unless somebody drags him somewhere, he's keeping one ear open.
Okay, and what about Ina, love? Hanging out with the chickens? Okay.
Hey, Ina, you want to see what weird shit's in the market?
DM, don't worry about that.
Okay.
That was just something.
Alright, as far as, crew members, Naravi has left. Meek is going to travel with, Goldenwen and Nefria, and she'll say, or I'm sorry, Ina, and say, I'll keep an eye out on the little ones, and, Len. You don't know how old Meek is. No one's asked her. Meek is going to rub your hair, your fins, and say, "Oh, you're so cute." At which point, Len will nod and say, "Strange things are afoot in this port. No one alone. I'll go with the other one." And Len will accompany Nefria. Feivu proceeds to pass out on the ship. Alright, let's go from the start backwards. Nefria, you go looking for a place to drink. Is your selection picky?
Not picky. Probably 2 or 3 steps up from the worst, but I don't mind a decent dive bar.
Okay. Not far off from the docks. There is a place that the sailors of the different Navidars like. That some Barcobezos like to meet at. It is not a very nice place, but it's more of like one of those community get-together spots. You head to the Laughing Lady, and stepping inside this place, there are a couple different Navidars drinking. It is a 3-floor affair. There are no rooms here. It is just a tavern for sailors and festivities. It is quite lively in here. For the sake of time, I will give you the opportunity to roll a perception check. I'll give you an opportunity to roll a perception check for a gossip. Otherwise, I'm going to move on.
That is okay with me. 22.
Okay. Sitting around in here with Len, you are going to hear some gossip. A lot of people, like, while they are drinking, it is the, oh, and I'll skewer a Heimsdale Navy officer, and people talking about being ready to fight. Um, particularly, there is a document that has leaked, and everybody here is angry about it. It is on the dartboard, and they are throwing knives and darts at it. Um, in between people taking rounds at this, uh, you and Lynn can walk over and read it. Lynn will take it off the board for a second. And it is a leaked internal document of the Heimsdale Royal Navy. There, it is a new path for naval patrols, and it goes along some of the most valuable fishing routes off the island. And for people who are going to be using those routes near naval ships, there is going to be a tax to be paid. This document lacks the Admiral's signature, as apparently it was swiped from her office. People are mad about the plans. With that, I'm gonna jump over to. Do you want to do anything before I jump over to Golden Wind and Ina?
You can jump.
Okay. Ina, Golden Wind. You go out to buy supplies. Weirdly enough, there is a growing presence of the Ruby Alliance within town. You can find a market ran by the Alliance. You can buy anything off of their table that you want for the base price. Are you looking for anything that's not on there?
I'm specifically looking for things that are not from the Ruby Alliance.
Okay, what are you looking for?
So besides just general potion ingredients, I'm looking for like anything like weird, or like maybe some venoms, maybe some like below the table stuff.
Okay. I'll roll you a check of what you find asking around. Every now and then, you see people with something that catches your eye. Most of them are unwilling to trade with you for what they have. There are some curiosities such as shavings of black oak trees. There are small singing crystals. A glowing liquid that to be added to drinks that that looks like a golden nectar.
Well, like I'm not looking for completed stuff. I'm looking for like ingredients. Like
No, these are not completed things. These are ingredients.
Okay.
For the sake of time, I will say, Golden Wind, as you ask each one about these goods, they do tell you that they did make some interesting trades in town with some Undar foreigners.
Those undone for foreigners, they wouldn't happen to be researchers, would they?
One of the one of the ladies who specializes in as like a neighborhood alchemist is going to say, yes, interesting ladies with their arcane spirits following them were able to give me some recipes for things that I'd never heard of before.
Okay. Do I already hit? Okay, so besides just normal health potion ingredients, I will also buy a cloak.
Okay. Out of other interesting things that you find, somebody is willing to trade you with you grinded up sapphire powder and grinded up aquamarine powder.
Okay. For gold or like for things?
Yeah, they'll trade it to you for gold. You can get a pouch of either for 20 gold.
I don't. Trying to think. I haven't spent any gold yet, so. How much did we start off with again? Because I lost how many gold pieces I actually have.
You guys did spend nearly all of your gold on buying the diamond.
I have gold.
Yeah. You looted about 450 from Mayago. You spent about 550 on the diamond. And those are estimates. I don't remember the exact numbers.
As much as I'd like, though, those aren't necessary. I really want the general health potion ingredients and the cloak. Actually, I want the cloak more than the potion ingredients, if I'm being honest. How much is just like a regular cloak?
I'll give you a cloak as traveling clothes for the price out of the player's handbook. Those are going to be 2 gold pieces. And then for the healing potions, you can buy enough for 3 doses for 70 gold.
I can afford the cloak. I don't think I can afford like 70 gold pieces.
Okay. You.
I mean the potion. I mean I can buy the cloak. The potions are more for the party because it's just additional healing.
Yeah, I think.
It kind of. Okay, so I'll just get the cloak then.
Meek will buy enough ingredients for 1 healing potion dose.
Okay.
She'll say.
And I think we did buy some ahead, but I didn't write down how much it was.
It's on the captain's curse. You guys have been putting all of the stuff you've been buying on there. But I don't think you bought any healing potion ingredients yet. So you have, I'll add that later at the end of the session. If you guys want to wander the markets, you can, and you can head back whenever you so wish. Enrique and Roriku, do you care if I start with you next session?
That sounds fine by me.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm gonna skip to Kalbahari and Tuir. I'm not gonna say your whole name. Tuir, you get some good sleep. Cal, you cast that spell for the
Ritual.
second time. Let me pull up my notes on it.
This is the first time I'm casting the spell in game. In backstory, this is the
Yes.
second time he's casted it.
Seas and skies.
Just wondering, how quiet is Kalbahari trying to be?
He's trying. He basically allowed enough, the minimum to be able to cast a spell, but he's in his room, making sure not to disturb anybody. Basically, if
I
you're
think I know what Tuir is asking.
Yeah.
And I can answer that question for you, Tuir. Let me just look at these.
Not gonna do anything. Just yeah.
Tuir,
Just checking if I do.
you do hear a haunting melody that you recognize. That said, Cal,
yes.
you are going to complete the incantation for this. I need to look at your sheet. And you feel sickly. You feel your strength leaving you. There is a vast expanse within the depths of this world, a churning that moves all of the currents. You feel it flowing. You don't become one with it, but you become closer to it. That said, you do lose an amount of maximum hit points, but as long as you are closer with this singularity, your mind feels sharper, quicker. Do you stand up?
He'll try to stand up slowly and just kind of doing a self-physical check
Cal,
as he moves.
it is not you. It is not your muscles that stand up. You feel a force pushing against you that stands you up.
Huh. And it's a force that I'm feeling. Cal will try to feel around, like, generally where the force is.
Terrifyingly, it's everywhere. As you try to feel for it, moving your arms, it's not your muscles that move your arms. It's a pressing against your joints, against your bones, that bends and moves them.
I'm going to try. Is there a check that I can do to try and figure out what Cal would do as his next steps of just trying to figure out what's going on?
I'll give you an Arcana check. I'll put it at This is your second time casting this, I think, and this is your first time ever casting it outside the water. I think you are so kind of like new to this experience that it's going to be very hard to figure out what's going on. But you can.
His main goal is to make a.
I'm going to set it at 15.
Okay. I'm going to what he's mainly going to be doing is trying to get steps closer. So even if he can't figure out exactly, he's trying to at least figure out, if I can't figure it out, what's the next step to do. So Arcana, and I have to do that at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know exactly what's happening. You have never um, witnessed. You've never witnessed this magic outside of the ocean, but your body feels incredibly frail. I'll give you an intelligence check, and I'll set it at DC 9 for you, real low, to get the first effect of this spell.
Okay, do I roll that with disadvantage still? Because of
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. As you try and figure out what's going on, Cal, you're going to stumble. This spell makes you feel funky.
Just wondering, throughout the usage of the spell, like, are you having to keep up the singing, or it, like, yeah, just wanted to check that.
Cal, you stop singing.
Okay, I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this spell
So
is
no.
persisting. I don't think I wrote any effects on your character sheet because I don't think you know.
Yeah, no, that's what you wrote. That's what you wrote on my character sheet.
Hold on, for those in the audience, this is the effect of the spell on character.
That is.
The sheet.
We're just gonna walk back to the ship. Man, I can't wait to like tell everyone else what we got, and then just the ship explodes.
But yes, Kalahari, after at some point, is going to hear this. Just gentle knocking.
I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to say, what is it?
Something
Who
that
is
can
it?
be heard for a lot further than you think, I'm guessing. Are you okay?
As I can be. You have permission to open the door. Just tell me if you see anything different.
Cal, roll me a deception
Sorry, I accidentally
check.
muted my headset there. I didn't hear anything.
You have permission to.
Cal said he's as good as he can be. You can roll me a deception check, Cal. For that, and he said you can open the door.
Yeah, Tuer will open the door and observe the cow.
Wow.
Yeah. If you want to believe that, you can. It's up to Tuer. Tuer, Cal looks like he's about to vomit.
Oh, I'm still rolling to DM.
Roll
yeah,
it with
that was
disadvantage.
that was
You guys
enough.
are both.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Yes. Second roll.
Oh,
Jeez,
Cal
7.
looks fine. He said he's fine. This is probably what he always looks like when he's seasick. I don't know. That said,
Okay.
though, opening the door with your passive perception, you can see Cal is standing perfectly fine, however be it with wobbly legs.
Well, you know what? Tuer's just going to just move forwards and literally just, before Cal can do anything, just lift arm over shoulder, just like sort of allowing Cal to brace against him. Let's get you a drink, mate.
As you see the visible, like a exhale of dark breath coming through his nose, he breaks concentration on the spell.
Cal, your maximum HP returns, and you can once again, use the strength of your limbs. That mental sharpness you feel fades.
Huh. Hmm.
And maybe we can have a discussion about that. But
Needless
come
to
on,
say,
let-
I'm fine now. Just testing the waters.
so you are not, you don't know that song? Well, it's new to you?
No, I don't know it. I don't know what it does exactly. I was trying to figure it out in a safe environment. I didn't expect you to be able to hear it as far as you. Now, I will say, for those who are aboard the ship, what did you hear that stirred you?
Unfortunately, nothing I haven't heard before.
Good.
Now, that being said, I just have quite keen ears. I was about halfway to dozing off. All wrapped up, comfy as can be. We're still gonna get some water in you. Come on, let's go. I will
Alright.
not hear any resistance. I will drag you if I have to.
I said alright.
Okay.
I'd rather have somebody who's forcefully making sure I'm taking care of myself than a crew member who's going to let me sit there and wither. Thank you.
Trust me. He just he snaps his fingers and his hand starts to glow a little. I could take care of a lot of things, and then the glow disappears.
It's different on land than it is in sea. All I can say is. But one other detail for you. Part of the reason why those people were chasing us.
Yeah. I mean, it does make a lot of sense. Well, even more reason to just trust them, I suppose.
They don't know what they're getting into. I don't even know what I'm doing. That's why.
Okay.
Anyways,
Dude.
I'm gonna get some water.
Yes.
Back some rest.
One thing I will say. I don't know what the song does. I don't know much of it. What I do know is it is a lot.
Also, probably wasn't thinking on it. Probably wasn't a smart idea to cast it while I'm exhausted. Oh.
There is also that. Yep, okay, come on, let's go, big man.
Alright.
You guys want to end there for the night?
Yeah, we'll end that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good spot to end.
E.
Good spot.
Yes.
Congratulations! You get a milestone for everybody. You casted the spell. And
I think we're a level up now, isn't it? That's our third one.
you guys need 4.
I thought it was
Aren't
3.
you level 4?
We are currently level 4.
Yeah, you need 4.
We need milestones equal to our current level. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job, E. You cast the thing. That was my singular goal at the start of this session.
Was cast
Well-
at least once.
We
Theoretically,
should've
what
gone
would
up
have
and fired
happened
their
if they killed the
ship.
You can run away from your personal story, but your personal
I
story can't
MacGyvered
run
a
from you. I
bomb.
don't
We
know.
should have used it.
I'm not
Um,
trying to run from my personal story. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to her without having everybody blow up the entire ship.
You can run from it, but it'll keep chasing.
With that, I think that's the main significant thing for tonight. Yeah, the Undar pirates are not pirates, Gaiori people are still keeping up with you guys, creepily enough. Other interesting notes from tonight, they are chumming the waters off the coast of Letras.
Yeah, no, that's
So like they have some interesting.
I have an issue with that, but Kalbahari doesn't know that they're chumming the waters unless Ina told him.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, one, Ina gained more respect from Kalbahari. Congratulations. And
Look,
oh
next time
no,
we won't MacGyver a bomb. I'll pre-make some bombs.
it's the There's a lot more that he needs to talk with Ina about because of that. But that's good for another session.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your next session for you guys is going to be on the 18th of February. If we need to reschedule, just let me know. I told Ramon that he can dip.
No, he disappeared.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna end the broadcast there. You guys enjoy your night.